Okay. Well, let's have the last few people roll a d20 so we can get ready for the question this time, which we haven't had in a while. What would your character say their best trait would be? And last time on Regaining Lost Power, when we were into the Dungeon of Death, the Temple of Nerull, and kind of gathering yourselves back up again to regroup, find each other, and decide what to do next. There was a few people that were in shock of what had just happened, as a close friend and party member, Ashe, had succumbed to one of the puzzles of this temple. And eventually, once everyone was able to get their wits about them, you decided that finishing this dungeon probably would be the best. And so you pushed on and carried Ashe's body with you, and remembered that there was a spiral staircase going down to the further levels, and instead of taking the drop down in the coin slot, you decided to take the stairs down and found another secret door where you explored a hallway, and there was a small hallway that connected to a larger hallway. And at the opposite side, there was a large room with a bunch of plants on the floor, kind of grass and whatnot growing. But you decided to check out the wider corridor, where the floor was sloped to end at a curtain at one end of the corridor. There were a few sconces there, some friezes along the walls, and behind the curtain was a four-armed gargoyle that had one of its arms broken off, and the three other arms were accepting some sort of offering, and you couldn't quite see what it wanted. And so you attempted to solve this puzzle to much dismay, and at the result of a wrong answer, the three of you that were down there were gassed and fell unconscious. And so Gahoon, who was a bat at the time, and Hesera, holding Ashe's body, just sort of waited around for something to happen. And Hesera decided to explore and check on Ashe and the others and see what had happened. Found them unconscious in the hallway and abandoned Ashe's body with the bat and the lizard. The lizard just decided to not be a lizard anymore and decided to be a larger lizard, and reformed into a lizard folk, who then freed Gahoon of his bat form and raised a shadow from Ashe's body, creating an undead shadow to follow his command. And this person revealed themselves to be I don't remember if you had asked the name or not, if you know his name at this point. But he decided to run and help Hesera, followed by Gahoon, and eventually you revived everyone with the help of some rifling through pockets. With this exchange between the newcomer and the party, you decided to take a rest because it might not be a good idea to wander the halls with so many people at low resources. And so we ended it with everyone going back to the safe room that you had found out before and taking that long rest. But before we start, the question once again is, what would your character say their best trait would be? And we will start with Ashe.
Ashe would probably say, like, I don't know, kind of like her good alignment combined with, like, the fact that she follows the Mishakal and tries to do good in the world and heal people and help/heal people.
Okay, Sheila.
Well, I think my best quality is I'm friendly. You know, I don't know a stranger. I always get everybody the benefit of the doubt. As long as they deserve it, I'm gonna be friendly.
Loki.
Oh, my strength. Yeah, you want to arm wrestle? For money?
I
mean, do you?
Not right now. Soch.
Well, Soch's best trait is that he's a natural beauty. You know, he is considered like K-pop idol gorgeous amongst fellow lizard folk. Like, you will never find a more handsomer lizard than Soch.
Well, to combat that, Cahoon.
Are we talking about uncursed Cthulhu, or are we talking as he is now?
That's up to you.
Because as he is right now, he might not be a lizard, but he's by far and away, if he would be way more attractive than anyone else.
I highly doubt that, sir.
More intelligent. I mean, God, it'd be harder for him to name a bad trait.
Not humble? Like, just a bad personality?
No, humbleness
The
gets
most
people
humble.
killed.
The most humble. You'll never find a more humble person.
How humble I am.
People say I'm the most humble.
No one is more humble.
No one's more humble. And I'm beautiful. Everybody knows.
I single-handedly got TikTok banned, and they're probably gonna bring it back.
They
But
did
it's
bring it
gonna
back.
be for me, people.
It was
It's
back by
gonna be
morning.
for me.
Everybody
It-
that
my
told all their
face-
secrets is like screwed now.
Get ready to join the Trump train, the Cthulhu train.
Cthulhu train. Sorry. Yeah.
All right. Well, back to this game. You are in your safe room. And
Oh.
this will take place with sort of like, I mean, I know you already put your stats in and whatnot and took your long rest and whatnot, but
No, we didn't. I didn't. You told us we were going to do long rest when we got back, so I had not changed anything.
I think I mentioned you can reset your spells and all that fun stuff.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
But before the long rest, I think we could have a good moment to lay Aja to rest.
Ah.
You don't want to carry your body around everywhere?
Body bag of holding.
Yeah, is there a bag of holding for bodies?
Yeah, it's called a bag of holding.
Oh, God.
I don't really know how Asha really wants to have a time of rest, but if anyone would like, they can say a
Yeah,
few
can we put some-
words.
Can we put some bagpipes on?
It's oh my god! It's how she would have wanted to go. She would have loved this.
It's really irritating.
Just this music and then her parents like going wah, wah, wah. Trying to do like the chaps or something on a trumpet, but clearly there's no trumpet.
She was playing it on her nose. Sorry, I didn't have any bagpipes.
Anyone have any final words for Aja?
Ash will say a brief prayer. May Mishakal, bearer of light, heal her soul. Our names were so similar, although we are so different. But by God, she didn't kill that bear, so she was a good person.
Oh my god.
We're not gonna say nothing. We know she wanted to kill the bear, but that's okay. We're gonna let that go.
But she didn't.
But she didn't.
Oh, I have a harp.
Okay.
I will pull out the harp and I will just like pluck at it randomly to make nice sounding sounds. And also the cheese box. What is it? How do I roll for the cheese box? I gotta find it.
She would have wanted the cheese.
Exactly.
We were gonna make a restaurant together. Remember how we were selling food during the tournament? We should have just stayed there.
Box of many cheeses. Now, her favorite cheese. Second outcome is a 6. Roll 2d4 to determine the cheese blend.
Is there
And when-
anyone else who would like to say something?
For the end.
Soch will say, I didn't meet you, but you clearly were important to a lot of your comrades. In my culture, we believe that all living things come from the soil. And we live and tread on the soil, and then we die and we make the soil anew. Whatever you believe in, I hope that you become one with the earth. Normally we would say thank you for this meal and we would all eat you, but clearly, and he'll like look at like Cthulhu and be like, we're not doing that. That's a different custom. Understood?
Give a gently nod.
What kind of cheese is this?
Hold on.
Okay.
But may your soul find light, and may you replenish this earth that we exist on. And he'll step away gracefully after hissing.
Hiss. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's very respectful hiss. And a respectful.
Up next,
Yeah. Lizard
Up
folk
next.
language.
Sarah.
I suppose I should sing a song, huh? I'm a bard, and I did travel with this person some ways. So I'll go ahead and sing a song. Let's see here. Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong. Place to be the West Virginia country roads. Take me home. Okay, thank you very much.
See you in Valhalla.
I thought she'd like that. Yeah, alrighty.
We didn't always get along, but could see that my methods were finally working on her. She was coming around. So she realized that I must have been right for her to sacrifice her life to save me for no reason.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb.
It was the right move, but still would like to have her back.
Seeing that
Soch will pat you on the back. Cthulhu. He'll be like,
seeing that everyone else is gone, Sarah will close the funeral with her own words. O goddess, please grant eternal rest unto Aja Revas, and let your endless light shine upon her. Through the holy blessing of our redemption, may the loving goddess Sahane Moonbow release her from all punishments in this life and through her reincarnated lives before her. May Sahane open to her the doorway to Arborea. May her faithfully departed soul, through the mercies of our goddess Mishakal, rest in peace.
you remembered her god. Aw.
Who said that?
No one. That's just me. Just me out of
Who said
character
that?
saying that. Who was it?
Her soul is not at rest.
Came back as a poltergeist just to praise you.
Yeah, it's like, aw.
And with that, Sarah and Ashe will lay her body to rest and allow her to sleep in peace.
So, like, are we gonna still, we're just gonna leave the body here? Is that what the plan is?
There is no ground for us to bury it. I don't know where we would put it otherwise.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. There is those warbling blobs. I'm sure you guys have seen them around. They're kind of like garbage disposals. I usually throw trash in them.
But this is not trash. This is our
Oh.
friend.
Right.
Trashing your own character.
Soch just kind of scratches the back of his head and is like, "Yeah, right. Sorry about that. I don't mean no offense. So, just was curious. That's all."
Well, we could leave it at the entrance, and then on our way out we can bury her, but who knows what that will be. Does someone have a gentle repose spell? Prevent the body from decaying?
I don't have that.
That's a good question. Yes, it is a ritual.
Okay. Well, when you prepare it, you can cast as a ritual for the next morning. But you are able to probably not in the middle of camp lay her down, but like somewhere
Shove her
where
in
it's
one of those pipes. Just into the tube.
block the entrance from monsters getting in.
Yeah. One final use. You know, I heard this crazy thing. If you like take a body part of a dead body and you take it to like a temple or something, they'll like recreate the body and bring that soul back to inhabit that construct.
Whoa.
Just saying. That's an option. Just taking a pinky or whatever.
If you lizards always eat everybody that dies, I don't even know why you know that.
Well, I know that because I've done traveled around.
All right.
Don't be racist now.
Okay. Sorry about that.
I don't mind. I'm just saying, I ain't your normal small folk lizard. I mean, I am,
Subs
but
every time they shed.
that's true. We actually eat the shedding. It's full of good nutrients and vitamins.
Oh my goodness.
You were able to get your long rest in, so whoever hasn't will hit that button, hit the long rest button.
I did it.
And then regain those features that you get back. Half your hit dice. Spells.
And then
you're like
And
the kid that's like, teacher, don't we have homework to hand in?
yeah, I am. I totally am.
And then roll 1d6, everyone, to find out the stat that goes down.
I roll a 1.
Oh no.
I sure hope it's my strength.
Alrighty.
Oh, I gotta prep my spells.
A 6. Jesus, what'd I lose?
Oh no. I guess it's fine.
You're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Do we know what the roll means? You're gonna tell us.
Yes, so the number you get is on your stats. Goes down by 1. Make note of which one goes down because it might be reversed eventually.
Well, so what does
I
the
understand.
four
Which
mean?
stat? Which
so
stat?
1 is strength, 2 is dexterity, 3 is
starting with-
con,
Okay.
intelligence,
I
wisdom,
rolled
charisma.
I rolled a 5
Oh,
3 times in a
charisma.
row now. My wisdom has gone from a 13 to a 10.
I need my charisma.
My strength is going down from a -1 to a -2.
I just wish I had rolled. I wish I had rolled strength, you know, because I have the belt on, which means my strength can't be lower than 23.
Okay, I guess my strength is still just a -1. Actually, it's 9.
I got a
And-
little uglier.
Also, I am
I
sending
slapped
you.
on my face wrong.
My intelligence is -1 now, yeah.
It always was, Loki. I just never want to say anything.
I am sending you a new bout
Alex,
of
that's just-
madness for you
that's
to
just-
enjoy.
It's
So
just
check
mean.
Discord.
Boy. Okay.
It's just mean.
Oh dear.
See, this is why I said I didn't want a long rest.
I know. I know.
You needed it.
We needed it though. We were gonna die. I mean,
The rest of us were gonna die.
I
the rest of us were. Ah,
Mine's fun.
Mine is not.
okay.
Gosh, it sure would be great if somebody had a remove curse spell.
I don't know what you mean.
Dang, so many things in here just go backwards on you.
I got find traps.
I got all kinds of handy things, but that is not one of them. I have things I thought would be handy, like teleport.
Pillow fort?
Something I have, I can do,
That
but
sounds like
no
a cool
more.
spell.
Yeah,
Pillow
it's
fort.
very handy. Safe room. All right, where were we going? Are we going to head back there, or everybody thinking about stuff?
Hold on,
I'm
I'm
starting to feel itchy in this room.
Soch is preparing his spells.
All right.
He's chanting. He's making a bunch of hiss sounds.
When everyone wakes up, Kithrin will be not really brooding, but intently watching everyone from an angle where he can see everyone at the same time. I'm just kind of seeing if he can see if there's anything different with anyone. Because he knows from the experience of the first night. I don't know if we had anything go wrong in the second night. The first one was where it was all chaotic. But yeah, I guess. God damn.
Does anyone remember what was on that level that you guys were at? I don't know. I just saw where you guys got passed out. But was there anything else around there? Any elements, water, grass?
Elements where?
Oh.
Oh my, like that fifth floor.
If I can I roll if I remember that? Would my character possibly remember that?
I don't know if
haven't done the
anyone
fifth floor
went
yet,
to there.
Not even Loki. He was always running around.
Pretty sure Loki
No, I haven't
and
been to the 5th floor.
Well, okay. I don't know.
Look.
What do I know? I don't know.
I don't think. I
That
don't
was
think any
where-
of us have.
that's where we were, right?
We were on the 4th floor and we went to the spiral staircase to go down to the 5th, and we were going to go to the spiral staircase to go to the 5th floor.
Okay.
And then
you-
we went here to the safe room, back to the safe room instead. I think. I thought.
No,
No?
the statue with the 4 arms was on the 5th floor.
Oh, it was. Okay, yeah, you're right. Statue with the arms was on the 5th floor, right?
And
That's
there
as far
was
as we went on the 5th floor.
some area that you guys maybe had found that had grass or something. But Soch is just asking if anyone knows like any materials that are down there, just so as he's preparing his spells.
But I
But if
don't
nobody
think
says anything,
anyone got to a point where they saw that.
okay, got it. Well,
What?
do is I'm gonna choose a different thing.
Well, would you like to just head straight back to where you were?
I would think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go from there. It looked like we were getting somewhere down there.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna cast Dark Vision on Cthulhu and on myself. And now we can go.
Cool.
Just upkeep and all. Can't be lighting torches, carrying them around.
Okay. So as you make your way back through the dungeon, you do notice that all the spots that have had doors that were left open are now closed. All the secret doors are now closed, and you don't even need to go through that and figure it out. You just, like normal, push on them, and they slide to the side, out of the way. But you make your way all the way back down the spiral staircase to where you had left off. And Soch, you have this shadow entity for roughly 16 more hours.
Nice. I probably just left him down here, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know if I brought him along, but definitely would have made him stay outside of our little resting area. If I remember right, there was like a door or something this ways.
Yeah.
So I would like to go and investigate that.
At the bottom of the staircase, a dark corridor leads south, while a stone door with iron hinges and a brass knob stands to the east.
I would like to try and open it. I'll just grab the brass handle and I will turn and see if it is unlocked.
You go and open you turn the handle on the door, and a monstrous mouth forms on the door's surface, calling out in a deep drawl. I'm so hungry I could eat you alive, but I'll settle for something else. Something living, something light.
Ooh.
Something living and something light.
Like a torch? And then something that's living, like in one of your little animals out of your bag there.
I don't have no bag.
Oh, all right. Who was it that had a bag? Somebody had a bag with animals in it. They kept throwing them around.
Out of character, I believe that was your
here.
teammate
Oh.
who died.
I got a gray bag here thing. Let me see that. Yeah, I'm gonna do my gray bag of tricks. What do I roll an 8 on that or a 6?
I believe it's an 8.
Right there, by the way.
You
Gotta
get
look
a
up bag
giant
trick.
badger.
Ooh, that's a good one. But so, how's this for a snack?
Yeah, that could be good.
Don't you eat it. This is for that mouth thing there.
Oh, I'm
I don't
in
know.
some of that
Well,
meat you gave me.
Can you get it up in there?
Yeah, I'll go try. Oh, let's talk about eating food. Sounds good.
Where are you guys at?
At the stairs. Here.
What?
I will pick up said badger.
Yeah.
I will offer it to the door.
It has its mouth open, ready for anything to enter.
I will toss Badger in.
Toss
Okay.
that badger. Somebody got a
they-
torch? They said it wanted some light.
The badger goes in, and the mouth closes around it, and just like you see a chewing motion, and then just a second later, the badger comes flying out and smacks whomever is in front of the door. Soch, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says, "Not that, something living, something light." And then it wraps its tongue around Soch and pulls him in.
No.
And
Whoops.
No.
you take, and then immediately spits you out, and you take 12 force damage.
Oh dear.
12 force damage. I
Oh
am
my goodness, Socks.
How's the badger?
The badger's fine.
okay. Oh, I dust myself off and I'm like, all right. We got a picky eater here. Somebody has suggested light. Anybody got a torch for that?
I think I have torches. But also, we need something living.
Well, yeah, don't. I feel like flame is alive.
I grab a piece of the cheese.
Bacteria.
Exactly. It's alive.
You can roll. Somebody want to roll something? Arcana or animal handling or nature?
I will do
I'll
animal
roll
handle.
Oh, I can roll Arcana.
Yeah, you can do it. I got
will.
21 in animal handles.
Yeah. That sounds good. He's probably better than me. Let's see here. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
I did it.
You both know.
21's better than mine.
Yeah.
Well, technically, yeah, but you both know that it wants a creature, and you know that there are some creatures that are bioluminescent.
Oh, heck. Have we seen anything like that here?
Can I roll history to see if there's... I know there's been, like, fungus or something that was bioluminescent on, like, the 4th floor.
Yeah, you can roll, history, I guess.
That's an 8.
Where did you see the fungus?
I remember there was something that was, like, glowing on the walls. One of the areas where it got, like, darker. It was, like, fungus or lichen or something.
Lichen?
Yes, lichen. I don't know words. I barely know English.
She's licking it off the tree.
You liken it to something living in light. You don't remember any kind of fungus or phosphorant thing on the previous floors.
Well, what on earth? He's asking us for something we have no way of getting.
Maybe there's an area here that's growing something like
Can
it.
anyone cast a light on spell onto something?
Oh, something that's alive.
Make it
He wants
luminous?
something that's luminous. Oh gosh, I don't have anything like that. I can't cast nothing on that. Nothing making it all luminous like.
I don't really know if that's...
I don't think that's what it wants.
You
I
don't
feel
think so?
like it's one of those
Well,
jellyfishes.
Cast a light spell on the badger and throw it back in.
A flicker bug.
Flicker
Yeah.
bug. Anybody got a flicker bug on them? Yeah, I always catch one of them. Come on now. Nobody catches them in their hand and walks around with a flicker bug in their pocket.
Well, no, but like, culturally, you can catch a whole bunch of them, put them in a jar, and then you got a nice little light source there. It's very romantic.
Well, all right. Now, then why
And
don't you
if you
have
just
one in your pocket?
Because I've been in here for God knows how long.
All right then.
I ain't got.
Would have probably ate him.
Yeah, I definitely would have ate him if I had.
You would have.
Is it-
That I believe that.
Isera will speak up and say, I do have the light cantrip, but it only works on objects.
Well, can we find a bug or something around here and you can? Oh, doesn't
It's
work on a
only
critter.
objects.
Maybe we could make him a little jacket. A tiny little jacket on a roach or something. Get a cockroach, make it a little jacket, and then we cast the light on the jacket. I don't know if we got time.
A piece
That
of
sounds
glowing
like a lot of work.
cheese.
That does sound like a lot of work. Cheese. Is cheese alive?
Glowing
Sometimes
cheese.
Oh right, I need to get away from
Jeez.
this door.
Doesn't
can be kind of
glow.
alive.
It's alive, but it doesn't glow.
Yeah.
Well, but we cast the light spell on the cheese,
But it's alive.
but it's an object.
But cheese has usually mold. It has a natural bacteria on it that make it cheese.
I know.
If it didn't have something alive on it, it would be milk or something. Because that's what
Sock
makes it.
But
squeezes
it's
past
not
all of you.
alive. A lot of it is just other stuff. So that all glows because of the light spell, and then you feed it to the door, and it gets everything it asked for.
I think you're trying to cheese it too hard.
Sock scoots past all of you and just like, excuse me, pardon, excuse me, step aside. I need to get
All
by.
right. Let the boy pie.
And he's gonna get as far away from the door as possible, and he's gonna say, I really think maybe we should explore a little on this level. Maybe we'll find something that's bioluminescent.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Me and my zombie companion enter this area. What do I see? ODM?
This is the same corridor that you went before. The larger corridor down here is where everyone fell unconscious. There is the words Awaken Haganti that are scrawled on the archway above here. And to the north, there is another corridor leading to a larger room.
Anyone know who this Haganti is?
I don't know. Do I remember that person?
One
I'm
of
trying to think
the-
back. I'm trying to think back if
One
I
of the
remember
gods.
that.
It's a
Of
god
this place.
of this place? I thought there was like multiple gods or whatever.
Yes, he's one of them.
Which god is he?
Mm, alchemy.
Alchemy.
What does this say? Haganti. Oh, military wisdom. It's a bull with the wings of a griffin.
Got it. Okay. Awaken this god. Have you guys seen anything like this on all the other floors?
We have seen lots of stuff about waking gods and putting gods to sleep and giving them foot rubs. I don't know. We've seen all kinds of things about these gods.
Foot rubs, huh? That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon we don't want to awaken this Haganti. But I guess, has anyone explored this area over here? Gone this direction? I know you guys went down there and you passed out. And maybe we want to not go that direction.
I'd just assume not.
Yeah. All right, let's go this way. As far away from that door as we can. What do my eyes behold,
Okay,
ODM?
Going north.
Oh my.
Oh, well, there's vegetation.
You see a. Well, you don't see this, but a pungent stench fills this pentagonal room, the walls
Oh,
of which
am I
are
in the wrong
covered
direction?
with riveted sheets of iron. A wild garden full of sickly plants and rotting compost takes up most of the interior. A narrow path hugs the walls between two exits. Jutting from the middle of the garden is a 6-foot tall, rusty sprinkler. In the ceiling above the sprinkler, a 10-foot wide shaft leads straight up.
There's nothing on the walls except for these iron pillars, you say?
He said riveted sheets of iron.
Riveted sheets of iron. Huh. And there's plants. Can I roll a nature to see what kind of plants these are?
Sure.
Great.
Can I assist?
Okay.
Does that mean I'm rolling with advantage?
How are you assisting with this?
I'll just be over the shoulder going, yep, nope. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll need a clear way of you assisting for you to be able to give her advantage.
He works for the for the Enclave, right?
Yeah, I'm part of the Emerald Enclave.
Yeah, they're druids.
Spend a lot of, well, they're not all druids, but yeah.
Sure, that's a good reason.
Just experience in being, I mean, it's not necessarily a mountain area, but just spend a lot of time with people who are of nature and like exist almost solely in nature.
Okay. Roll nature. That's a nat 20.
Okay. You see these plants are very similar to the ones outside. You recognize them pretty much instantly, even though they are rotting and turning to compost. These are the grasses and the brush from the jungles of Chult. They seem to have gathered in here. A lot of them are, since you rolled so well, plants that are for feeding insects. Not the ones that feed on the flower, but the ones that feed on the leaves.
Oh.
Like aphids?
Like maybe kind of bugs that glow, maybe.
Well, the
Aphid,
bugs in Chult are a bit bigger than aphids. You would seem to be as bugs that might be a threat to those who don't know them.
Would Soch know what if there was any glowy bugs that these plants may attract?
With that
Like,
nat 20, I'll say no, you do not know. There are none, there are no kind of like, glow bugs or lightning bugs in Chult.
Okay. But it does attract bugs. And that sounds like food. So I would like to try and enter the room,
Okay.
if I may. Hey, there's boats over there. Am I supposed to see that?
Yeah, so you can see between these cracks, these openings in this room are give breaks to the corridor that led you to this room, And outside, you can see all of this stuff. You see boats, water, and stairway leading up to the door that ate you.
Well, I think I know where that door goes. Looks like it goes to some kind of dock. Or this body of water here.
Since your passive perception is so high, you can see that in the water there are these very faint glowing dots that are moving around very slowly in the water, beneath the water.
Does anyone have a fishing pole? There's glowy creatures in the water.
I think
Probably.
we do. Did we sell the ones we took on the boat?
Aja had one. Sheila, I believe, has her bag of holding.
Yeah.
Aja's bag of holding, so...
Yeah, so we could grab it out of there.
Can Soch see this item?
Yeah, looks like
This-
a basket.
Yeah, you can tell that is a crab basket. Crab trap.
I love crabs! That's exciting. I'm narrating all of this to the party, and pointing over here. And then I will enter this room, and I step on the plants. How do they feel?
They feel a mix between dead crunchy and dead soggy.
Sock rolls around in the plants. Like a dog.
Okay. Alright, you do so.
Great.
You get covered in this rot. And you smell
Rubbing it all
so
over
much
my
worse.
I am rubbing it all over my body. I was like,
Oh my
"Ah,
goodness sakes! Oh, what are we gonna do here?
it's been so long since I had the pleasure of touching earth.
A good stink bath, huh?
Oh, it's so good.
That what you call it? I thought so.
That reminds me. I mean, this is basically plants that that are in the jungle where we are. So could bring a tear to my eye. I'm gonna take some and put them in my pocket.
Okay, yeah.
Great. 1
You can-
pound of plant matter.
Pound of plant, holy crap. Of this dry plant, that's a lot.
Okay, half a pound.
That's still a lot, but okay. You have a bag of holding, right?
I don't think Sock does.
Oh.
Sock's kind of hoping maybe he could get Aja's bag of holding, but he hasn't brought the topic up yet.
You haven't brought up the topic of defiling a dead body and stealing its loot? I think you have.
I only brought up the topic of defiling. There was no looting.
Of the dead person.
we
You
already
looted
Of
some of
dead
the live
person.
people.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a difference.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Sock. Can I cast?
Speak with plants?
No. I don't even think I picked that one, unfortunately. Yeah, I kept thinking about it. I even thought about the plant growth spell. Oh, friend traps is what I would like to cast.
Okay.
Let me see here. I'm gonna cast this. If there's any upper cast spell to it, doesn't seem like it. I'm gonna cast this as a 3rd level spell. Here's the spell. Get to here. Try and get to like here to cast it. I can get the entire room and get to the boat.
120 feet that you can see. Because it says within line of sight.
Okay.
Well,
I can see down here.
yes, you can. You can tell that there is a trap in this room.
It's a trap.
Spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, glyph of warding, or a mechanical pit trap, but it would not reveal a natural weakness in the floor, an unstable ceiling, or a hidden sinkhole. It just merely reveals that a trap is present. I don't learn the location of each trap, but I learn the general nature of the danger posed by a trap by sense. So I know there's a trap in this room.
Yes.
General danger? General nature of the danger?
Yes.
Melty.
Melty. Fun. I tell the rest of the party, it's fine to come on into this room.
All right.
But be careful, and I'll point, as people come in, I'll point to this area. And I'll say, be careful when you go over there. It does lead to an area that is potentially trapped with a little bit of meltiness.
Oh my goodness. All right. Avoiding that.
Also, Loki, you can control the badger.
Oh yeah, where did I leave my badger? My badger's still back there. Okay.
All right, so you all enter this room. The stench just overwhelms you as soon as you step in. Smell of decay and rotting plants.
Well, this is a big room, considering what we've been around. I wonder how come everything is all rotten.
I mean, usually you need good soil and a good light source.
Yeah.
Good, continuous light source. And water and nutrients to grow plants. So, I don't see any water around here.
We've seen water in here. We've seen lots of water in this area, but
This
Not
is a
right, you're right.
sprinkler.
oh, it's a sprinkler. See,
It's a
there's a
rusty
sprinkler right
sprinkler.
there. It's rusty, but it's right there.
It's there, but it's not working.
All right. Okay. Well, what else is around here? Can we kind of snoop around the area a little bit?
Can I investigate the sprinkler?
Yes.
I see that. That fellow right there.
Loki and Soch, you have super high
Yeah.
passive perception, so you hear
Yep.
the sound of shambling bones and rustling leaves coming from the next room.
Ah. I yelled, get ready, we might have company. I sent the badger over that way.
I'm getting ready.
So the badger's over near that entrance to the next room.
Okay.
Soon, I don't know if there's light.
But you
just
have
follow
dark
me.
vision on you, so you can see.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. If I listen, can I also hear the sound?
Now that you've been told told about that there's something in there, you tune your ears to hear that same sound.
Do I recognize this sound as one of the giant skeletons with the metal rods in them?
Yes.
It looks like it.
And I'll relay to the party that it's one of those things.
One of them there things.
Yep, over them there. I can feel it in my bones. Oh,
He's just wandering around. What is
Yeah.
he doing?
Soch,
just-
you
They always
occasionally
do.
see it come into sight and just walk past the pathway here. It doesn't seem to notice you.
Kind of weird that it like isn't triggering any kind of trap. Maybe it is
Well,
a trap.
there's things that, you know, the plants here, are they the ones that you rolled on to say that they're similar to elsewhere?
These plants in this room, the ones that are kind of alive and the ones that aren't, yeah, they're like the plants that are in the jungle.
Yeah. Can I see anything on the ceiling with my newfound dark vision?
You see there is an opening 30 feet up that is 10 feet wide, like a shaft.
Okay. Would I have any sense of, I guess it would be this, like it would be in this area but up?
What do you mean?
Like this this conveniently dotted line, would that
That
be
is the
where I
hole.
would, if, yeah, but like the shaft upwards? Or
Yes.
okay.
That's the hole in the ceiling.
Could I try to recall if there was anything roughly in this area that would be directly above this spot and like any of the previous floors?
Sure, roll history.
I was not the first person in the room, correct?
Just a kindly reminder.
No, Soch was.
Never try to.
Oh, investigation. Sorry.
Okay.
All this running around, it kind of gives you a really bad sense of direction. You don't remember seeing like where this could have led you to. Maybe it's a different hidden part of the 5th floor, but you're not sure.
Okay.
And then Ashe, you inspect. What are you looking for on this sprinkler?
Just to kind of see if like it's broken in some way.
It looks rusted, although it could probably function if you pushed water through it, but you can't really tell if it's functioning currently.
I'm gonna cast mending on a couple of the parts that look like maybe they, if anything, looks like it moves.
Okay, sure.
For like the rusty spots.
Yeah, you remove the rusty spots and see if anything else on it would be lacking, and you manage to mend it like new.
Shiny.
Even though I can't tell what's up there, I'm gonna say to the rest of the group that I think the shaft up there probably goes somewhere that light can come down.
You aren't seeing any light coming from it, though.
I'm just theorizing.
Oh, okay. Just in case. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you have this room full of rotting plants, and the room ahead of you with a supposed plant creature.
I like the dark vision or whatever gave me a little bit of view here and a little bit of view here, but I probably shouldn't be able to see those, correct?
Nope, you can see that. There are gaps here and here.
Yeah. And there's glowy things in the water.
Okay. Oh, I see. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. How big are the gaps? Like, am I able to...
If you were a size smaller, you could probably squeeze through them, but you would not be able to push through.
Wow, okay. Gears. Interesting. Okay, so we... I don't know. Cthulhu's not smart enough to do this puzzle.
That's fine. You have other options.
Is it big enough to like cast a rod through the window?
A rod?
Yeah, like a fishing pole.
Oh, yeah,
Fishing
yeah.
line. One of you said you had a fishing pole.
You can just kind of like get your arm through and cast through it.
I'm gonna just... Okay, I guess I will allow Cthulhu to have an inspiration of, he can see that the room is sitting on a giant cogwheel, connected to another room that is also sitting on a giant cogwheel. And if he moves just right, he can see the dock that's here, which is just feels like somewhere that we should probably go. So he's gonna tell the group that we probably need to figure out a way to make the rooms spin somehow.
Oh well, that dog gets to that one door that
Yeah,
wanted
I've seen
food.
that.
What'd you say?
That dog.
They
Oh,
do,
the
they
dog.
do
To
right
that-
there again for food.
I'm sorry, Boom Hour. I thought you said dog.
We're gonna feed that door dog.
Yeah.
That door. That dog. I mean, hypothetically, my theory is that it's connected to that door that wants a glowy fish.
That was this door?
Yeah, the one that was at the stairwell when we first
Yeah.
came down here, and it was like,
It might
I
be a
want
glowy
food.
fish to get out.
But I think that's what opens the door is a fish or a glowy thing, glowy living creature.
Okay.
And there are glowy things, and I point to the water. In that there water, and we
Yeah.
just need to get one. Mage hand, fish pole. I'm so silly. I can cast enlarge reduce. I can make somebody small enough to get in that water and get a fish.
I don't know if we want to get in the water.
No
I don't know
thanks.
what else is in there.
Get in the water.
Is it seriously?
It's also very dark.
Disease, that's what's in there.
It's just water. What? Is there dangerous water in these areas?
I mean, even if there's
This
not,
doesn't seem
we're
like your ordinary water.
deep in a creepy temple thing.
I'm gonna take some of this plant matter and throw it into the water. See what happens. Maybe it's barracudas. I don't know.
Okay, you toss it in there, it plops, and then just sort of floats on the surface. Nothing seems to try to eat it.
See, the plant's fine. Nothing happened to it. It's not acid. It's not lava. It's just water. Does anyone have like Misty Step? Teleport?
No, we can't do that down
You
here.
don't do that down here. Didn't you know that? You've been here a while.
I didn't. No, actually,
oh my
that's.
gosh, no, it don't work.
Oh,
Bad.
what
Turns
happens?
out very badly.
It goes
What happens if
badly.
you do it?
It doesn't work. It hurts you.
It's not good.
Yeah, something I want to repeat.
It
Okay.
tries to like grow up my arm and to like consume me.
That was bad.
Grows on your arm, like scales, or like
No,
what?
like the magic. Or the wall or whatever I'm trying to cast magic on. Or
Oh.
through.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, the people I was with, they didn't have any of those kind of spells. They were really dumb. They were not prepared. They didn't have any of that. So they died in other stupid ways, but I had no idea. Okay, duly noted. Well. Oh, leader, what do you guys want to do? No. Put my hand on Cthulhu. See what he wants to do.
Well, I think we need to move to that other room.
Yeah, you probably have to kill that thing and take whatever the shape of the rod is from him, and investigate the other rooms and figure out how to make this thing move.
All right. All right.
Alright,
Come
well,
up here.
Be careful, there is a
Well,
trap in there.
I'm gonna
so-
send my badger forward a few feet. Oh, he sees a big thing with the plant thing with the rod up it.
does the
Right up its butt.
And then one of those knight things, armor, you know.
Well, come on, let's go fight him. We need another of them things. Don't we need another one of them keys?
Yeah, we do.
Well, let's go get it.
I
What are we
will-
doing waiting in here?
Okay, well,
We just got a nice long rest. And
Okay, my badger will
Dumber?
attack. That'll give you some time to get up there and yeah.
You're too stupid not to. Okay, let's do it.
This counts as another room, but I wasn't the first to enter, correct?
we'll not
Or
count
was it
the
badger?
badger.
Okay.
But everyone roll for initiative.
Rolling for initiative.
Oh. My god, lightning does strike once.
Initiative. I know what that is.
Ooh, I didn't do
This
very well. Well, I'll wait.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Summon my giant crab. He'll help. He'll save the day.
How does my badger go on initiative?
Very carefully.
Or does
Roll
it?
to attack. This will be the only attack that you can like get in first before the fight starts.
Oh, okay.
18 does hit.
All right. So what do I? Oh, then I usually hit the attack part there. Oh,
Badgering.
Yay! Go Badger, go!
Really badgering him.
He's just a distraction. Hopefully the badger will. Hopefully the preacher will attack the badger before other people, especially me.
When I walk in behind the badger, I'll point over here and say there's another person.
Twice.
And say what?
That there's another thing. I don't even know what that is.
Mm.
Can you make that token like giant for just a couple seconds so I can actually like?
Well, when you enter the room, you can see it.
It says I can see it.
But you haven't cast Identify.
Okay. So
I cast Indemnify.
I cast Enhance Vision.
I cast
The-
Glaucoma.
Badger runs up and starts gnawing on one of the leg bones. It is Cahoon's turn.
I guess I will step up a little bit more. Five. Um. 5, 10. 5, 30 feet. Is it big enough for me to like do a barrel roll under between its legs to get to the other side of it?
No.
So then I can get from 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get to here without. We're still at 30 feet now. I don't think is this still like the ivy covered version?
Yeah, it's covered in vines that are keeping the skeleton together.
Okay. Let's see. I will. What's 1 minute? Okay. As my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Searing Smite.
Okay.
I'll just keep it at first level for now. And then I'll swing with my mace. Wherever it is. There it is. Do I, because of the badger, am I able to have advantage?
So you are in this room and you feel like the badger is distracting it, but you are the only person, and so your curse afflicts you. You are frightened. You feel as if this is a new feeling because you have not felt this, but for some reason the curse gets through your protective aura. Therefore, the 23 is the straight. Advantage and disadvantage is canceled out, so 23 does hit.
Okay. All right. Then I guess I do. Yeah. Plus the 5 fire.
If it succeeds, does it take the fire damage still?
Oh.
Yes, it does. Oh, it's at the start of its turn. It can make a con save. Okay.
Oh,
it
so
takes the
like
5.
I hit a thing and I essentially set it on fire.
Yes.
Oh, so I deal 1d6 fire damage to it, and then it's also set on fire, so it can tick for fire, and whenever I hit it with more fire.
It is on fire until it succeeds a con save, and then it is extinguished. Or wait. It is not extinguished. It just needs to take a con save each turn.
Okay. So I'm confused. So I just get on the initial hit the fire damage, yeah?
Yes.
And then there, okay. So then, okay. So he is. Okay, so he's ignited. And I'll use my second attack and I will swing again.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Does that also
Nope.
the next time?
The next time you hit.
Oh, okay. So it's just a one. Okay. So I get.
So if you miss, then the smite is still active on your weapon.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Anything else?
No, it's my turn.
Okay. Soch.
I'm gonna whip out my Staff of 4 Seasons, and I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt. I can. 120 feet. Definitely in range. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I assume this is a level 1? Does it say what the spell levels are for its staff?
Yeah, I think it's always the level it's cast at.
Using your spell attack modifier spell save DC. This is the level that it's cast at. So it's a level 1 then.
1,
Okay.
yeah.
Got it. Attack. Level 1. Submit. That's a 16.
Okay.
Great damage.
It is ignited and enlightened. The next attack against it has advantage.
I end my turn.
Speaking of advantage, Giant Badger.
Giant badger. Giant badger will bite it.
You have advantage. You attempt to bite it again and you miss.
Okay.
Skelly's turn. It will turn to Cahoon and attempt to.
Con save?
Yeah, I rolled. I got a 17. It will attack. What is your AC? Doesn't matter. I rolled terribly.
I have terrible +2.
What is your AC? Just in case.
Shield.
Okay.
21. If it's a range attack, it's 23.
Okay. It just starts pounding on you. The flaming vines just start trying to get through to yourself and not managing to hit. And that is its turn. Ashe.
Let's see. I don't know if I want to actually be in there. Yes, I will. I'll come here on the side. And where's the text? Maybe I didn't put it. Oh no, there it is. Does the acolyte last an hour? It doesn't say in my...
It should last an hour. Are you summoning it?
No, I think I'm gonna save it for now.
Okay.
I will... That's got a range. Guess I'll just throw the dead on it.
Okay, it fails. Takes 9 necrotic. Anything else?
No, that's it for now.
Okay. Yes, Sarah will join you in the room and cast a Sacred Flame on the giant monster. It fails and takes 12 radiant as holy light bursts upon it. Sheila.
Sheila, I'm gonna get in there and cast Eldritch Blast. I'm just got my. How far in can I go? I'm gonna go right in. See if I can get myself. There we are. I'm gonna go right inside the door, and this guy here, I'm gonna just hit him with my Eldritch Blast. I think I got. Do I have 3 of them I can do?
2.
What am I? Well, I suppose here 2. All right, fine. Eldritch Blast. Make sure
big
I mark
guy?
it down. On the big guy. On that big guy right there in front of me. Straight. 1, 2.
Those both hit?
Alrighty. 1, 2.
Okay. You strike
Alrighty.
it twice.
Got him. That's how I want to do. I think I'll stay right where I am. If I can help anybody. Oh, with
Okay.
my bonus action, I'm going to give who's the closest over there engaging with that critter.
Over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna give Cthulhu there. I'm gonna give him some bardic inspiration if he needs it.
It's
Okay.
a D8,
Doodly doodly doo.
12.
D8.
Is that the sound of bardic inspiration being cast? Doodly?
Doodly 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 doo.
I thought we were playing with Ned Flanders.
With bardic
Oakley
inspiration,
dokley.
do I have to decide
It's-
before I do the action that I want to use it, or
Nope.
before you decide whether or not?
I think you can do it after
Before
you
I
roll,
say
right?
it works or not.
Okay.
Ah, hey.
Okay, so it is Mr. Knight's turn, and what do you know? Everyone's just like grouped up real nicely.
Uh-oh.
It'll move to here,
Oh, gosh, I was
and
thinking about it.
I want Sarah, Sheila, and Ashe and the Badger to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dexterity. Golly dang. Here I was being so arrogant. I thought, I don't need to move. Usually I duck
Wow.
that out of the way. Oh, there's my dexterity save. Ooh, why am I in? No, I'm in normal. I don't know why it did a plus. Oh, it's because somebody's Paladin aura, right?
You were not close enough.
Oh, all right. That was clicked on for some reason. Okay, just ignore the 4 then.
Okay.
Ash, oh my.
No. Sarah needs to make a dex save. And the Badger does too.
Am I supposed to roll initiative for my undead guy? Or
I
should
think he
just move
goes
him
at the end of your turn.
Okay. Whoops. Natural, okay.
He's just chilling in the plant room.
Yeah, we got distracted.
Okay. So, this guy comes in and just like hurls a massive ball of red and purple energy crashing here. And everyone actually takes the damage.
Oh, even
everyone?
with 17?
No, everyone who rolled.
Oh, okay.
I rolled
Uh,
17.
Yeah, 17 does not cut
Holy
it.
How?
And it strikes the Badger, Ashe, Sheila, and Tessera for
Uh-huh.
36 fire damage and 35 necrotic damage.
Okay, I'm down.
I'm
Remember,
going
you are
to.
a tiefling, so you take half fire.
Well,
So you
then,
take
okay.
18 fire damage.
I'm gonna use
36
my.
plus 18. I gotta do math. Hang on, let
I'm
me get
gonna
my
use my
calculator.
reaction.
54.
Oh, within 10 feet. Damn.
Sheepers.
The Badger is obviously down. Gone.
How much is that again?
36 fire and 35 necrotic.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use my channel divinity to rebuke the violent.
Sheepers.
DC is a 16 wisdom.
It succeeds.
Okay. It takes half that damage that he did as radiant.
Okay. Okay. Ash, you got those numbers down?
36 fire and 35 necrotic.
Yep. Do you have any resistances or?
That's what I was looking for. I thought I did, but I'm not seeing anything.
Okay. Well, Cahoon, it is your turn. You see this knight just like hurl this massive ball towards the entrance of the room here.
That's me also down.
I obviously thought this was going to go easier than it has. I forgot about that knight guy being so tough.
Okay. I will go back to the others. And take 15 of my movement to go here.
And what else?
I'm thinking. I wasn't expecting it to be so paladin-y so soon.
I mean, you are a paladin. You should be paladin all the time.
Problem isn't that also my bonus action.
I'm a paladin on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
That's it.
If I have time,
From
If
8 to
it-
5 are my hours.
if it fits in my schedule, I will try to paladin.
Okay. I think that's the only play that I have. Well, I could do the. The sensor is bonus action, but it also heals that thing. Okay. Fuck.
Wait, did Loki get a turn?
I didn't hear
No,
it.
I don't know where I am in the.
I
Did you
don't see
roll
him.
I had a
initiative?
15 initiative, but
Oh, you
I
did.
rolled the initiative.
Okay. We can go twice after Cahoon.
Okay, I'll take you up on that.
Luckily, you weren't in the room when that happened.
Okay,
That wasn't luck.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, he's pretty good at keeping himself.
I guess I will cast Aura of Vitality. I guess.
Does it sort us by alphabetical order?
The turn order?
Yeah, like Loki and I have the same roll, 15 and 15.
I just moved him up.
What's your AC? What's your Dex modifier,
What's
Loki?
your AC?
Mine's
Is this-
4.
What?
Is
Or
this
four.
Ysera?
My
Yeah.
my dex motor
And Ysera's down as well?
3.
Yes.
3. I go first, DM.
Fine.
Well, he didn't get a turn last time, so.
No.
I'm
So
not gonna
I'll go
do-
first, and then she can do her turn, and then I can do my other one.
I'm not gonna do Aura of Vitality. I'm gonna use my sensor and activate its passive. Using
Mine-
my bonus. I'm sorry?
Okay.
Nothing.
What were you saying, Amanda?
I didn't
Let
say
me-
anything.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use the sensor. Well, I guess it says at the start of my turn. Fuck!
Don't just. It's fine. Just use it.
Okay.
Roll a d4.
I'll use this. Yeah, I'll use the sensor. Okay.
Alright, well, they're back up. Well, not up, but prone.
And for my action, I guess just for my action, I'll swing the. I'll just swing the mace. I think that's
Okay. You do not have disadvantage because there are allies in the room. So 25 hits, but a 13 does not. Sheila, you get a hit point. 1 healing.
I got one back. Oh boy.
All right, Soch.
Sock will move to here, and Sock will use a healing word on that person that he saw is down on the ground. Clearly, they need better help. I'm gonna cast it as a 4th level spell.
Ooh.
which person that you saw.
Oh, the NPC.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And I'm just gonna point and say, you gotta get back up, doll. I got a joke for you to hear later. I just thought of it. And I end my turn, and then I will have my guy. Hold on. He has a sheet, right? This fellow.
Yes, it should be underneath yours.
Great. His speed is 20, so I'm just gonna have him dash to get in there. And then he'll go here, and he'll, I guess, yeah, he'll get there.
Go, Murloc, go.
Oh, is he going for the other guy?
I was gonna have him go distract the other guy, but I could have him handle the plant. You want me to do that instead? I'll put him here.
I don't.
I don't think it matters.
I'll just put him in.
If you're going through the same space as a teammate, does it? It doesn't have the same requirements as trying to go through an enemy, yeah.
No, you
Nope.
can pass through it. You just can't stop there.
Yeah, I can end my turn there.
I was just asking because you kind of went like.
Yeah, it's fine to pass through them, and they're on the ground, so I'm just stepping over their bodies.
Okay, Loki.
Okay, well, I'm going to move up here. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, I am going to, well, since I'm such a distance away, so first thing I'm going to do is my bonus, my Giant's Might. Yeah, that is a bonus action, isn't it? Pretty sure it is.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, it's bonus action. Okay. So there's my bonus action, and then I will do the longbow twice. As soon as I turn on that modifier, there we go. And I can turn off disadvantage. Okay. We're ready. Probably a miss.
Which one are you aiming for? The knight?
I'm sorry, the knight.
Okay, yeah. The second attack hits.
Second attack hits. Okay.
Okay.
And, oh, then I'm gonna cast that shadow thing. No, I can't because I used my bonus action. Never mind.
You were distracted at first, but now you have a sudden surge of agility, and you can go a second time because we accidentally skipped you.
Okay. So I'm going to use my bonus action to invoke that shadow of myself.
Cool.
And what do I do then?
Where would you like it to go?
How do I do it? I want it to be right next to the knight.
All right, so you project yourself and a shadow gets torn from your body and stops right here.
Okay. Now let me see. Can I use my greatsword +1 on it?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do that.
26 hits.
That's a lot of hits.
Now that's a lot of
And-
damage.
For my second attack, I'm gonna do the same thing.
That hits.
Okay.
Consistent.
And I guess that's my turn.
Sweet. It needs to make a con save. It succeeds, so it doesn't take the fire damage again. But it will continue to attack Cahoon.
Oh, if he makes a con save, it just ends.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It manages to get past your armor with a bite, dealing 25 piercing.
Yeesh.
And it manages to claw its way through your armor for 22 slashing.
What was the first one?
25 and then 22, so a total of 47. Minus 6,
Ouch.
41. That is its turn. Ashe.
That's not the one I wanted. I will. Let's see. So you got some healing. Did Sheila get any healing, or just
I
Hestia?
got one.
You got one, Hasera got one, and
Well, Hestia got healed by Soch.
she also
Yeah.
got one,
Well,
and
yeah.
Sheila got one.
Yes.
Okay. So I will cast Cure Wounds on Sheila then. One, two. Oh, two. So that's 12 plus 4, so 16. And then I believe that gives me 4. Yes. That gives me 4. So 2. So is the dude an action or a bonus action?
It is an action.
Sorry, it doesn't.
I believe it says on the character under bio and info.
Oh, there we go. That's the text I need to put in the thing. Okay.
So Sheila gets what? 16, you said?
I think I heard 16. Is
Okay.
that right? Okay.
Yeah. And then 4 for me. I have potions? I don't think so.
Thank goodness for healer. Feeling pretty good until that happened.
I don't even know why I made Constitution saving throw. I didn't need to.
I don't have any potions. The only other bonus action that I could do would do more harm than good, so that's my turn.
Okay, Hysera will cast a guiding bolt at the vine skeleton, which hits. And that is a lot of damage. Holy crap. 39.
Cheaper.
G just shoots out this bolt of light after she gets up from being knocked down and is tired of this shit. And so it envelops the bones and vines and everything, and it evaporates into just bones, and then the iron rod in its spine slams into the ground with a large clang. And she's gonna move back because she doesn't want to be a part of this party.
Mm-hmm. Glamour.
Just for the
Sheila.
fight, right?
Yeah.
Just for the fight?
Sheila is tired of this shit. She's gonna hit this guy with her scorching ray. She's gonna cast it with a higher. The guy that hit her, this guy right here.
Right.
That's the guy that hit her, right? Okay. She's gonna hit him with scorching ray, and then she's gonna duck out. Excuse me. Well, oh shoot! It didn't. I wanted to do it at a higher level.
It'll ask once you
Why did-
click the hit or miss. Yeah.
Oh, all right. So I clicked
3
on
times.
here. I thought I already had. Okay. All right.
3 shots.
Okay, let me try it again. Why did
Do
it
not
not?
miss your chance to believe.
I think it's there. Scorching ray. Boom. No, it didn't ask me what level. It's just doing it.
Once you have damage, it will ask you.
Oh, all right. Okay, there's my 3.
All 3 have hit.
Okay. Boom. Okay.
Did it ask you what level?
Nope. It did not.
Oh.
Boom. And boom. I don't know why it didn't ask level.
What level did you want to cast it at?
I guess that's fine.
No, you can deal
Shoot,
with
I
it more
want-
damage if you want.
I wanted to. Okay. I don't know why it didn't ask me. Yeah, I wanted to cast it as a level. It is a level 3, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's a
see.
level
Warlock
3.
level, right?
Oh, is it?
Is that what that W means? That's a warlock spell?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'd
So
be whatever level you are in warlock.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Be a
that's
level.
fine.
Should be
That's what it
4th
is.
level.
That's what it is.
Or no,
Yeah.
not 4th. 3rd, yeah.
Third.
So
Okay.
higher level casting means you can shoot an additional ray.
Right.
So you'd shoot one more and see if you hit.
Oh, all right. So can I shoot one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though it's a warlock spell?
Yeah, it's at 3rd level, so it'd be
Yeah.
1 level higher.
Yeah. I will do one more. Do, 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 do.
That does not
Did
hit.
that hit? That does not hit. At least the other ones did okay.
Okay. So next up is the knight.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I meant to duck out. I'm ducking out. Boop, 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 getting out of the way. As far as I can go.
He'll come to here.
Ah!
Wait, where was he?
I was
Okay.
there.
He'll come to
How
here.
far? Oh shoot! I didn't run far enough away. I thought I'd. Okay.
It's the shadow.
Loki, if you want, you can make an attack of opportunity with your shadow.
Do it.
Oh, I
Loki.
absolutely do.
Does not hit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Boo.
Okay. Well, it runs up to all of y'all and just like with its free hand punches into the ground. And I want
Oh, no.
everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Everybody. Because it's a
These-
big hit.
You get +4.
Even
Yes.
Ooh,
Loki,
Rolling
Ashe, and
advantage.
these zombie.
Not good.
not that it matters.
Sock rolled nat 1. Zombie.
Can I use my luck? What does
You
luck
can
do
use
for me?
inspiration to re-roll.
I'll use my inspiration. That was
Zombie got a
lousy.
22 for con.
Sock got a 1.
Sock got a 1.
Oh!
So
I'm
what?
so glad I had inspiration.
Luck is you can add points up to wherever you want to hit at.
I don't know if it would matter for me, would it?
I have a total of 10 luck points. I'm going to use them all.
Okay, so that would pump you up to 22.
Woohoo!
Pump it
You
up.
up. Bump you up.
Can I use my slippers of spider climb? Adhere to the ground.
Are they little bunny, fluffy bunny slippers?
They're just
That would be
slippers of
cute.
spider climb.
All right.
Spooter.
Okay, so
I can be Spooder Man.
everyone except Sheila and Cahoon and the zombie takes 22 thunder damage and 20 necrotic damage.
I'll take the damage.
And then
I'm sorry, 22 and 20.
Yes.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Where is it?
Okay.
And then Sheila and
Mhm.
Cahoon take half that, so 11 and 10.
Oh, I still take the
11.
bit.
So a 22 still didn't save.
Who rolled 22?
20.
I used
22?
all my luck points to crank it
sorry,
up to
yeah, yeah.
22.
That does succeed. So you only take 11 and 10.
Half damage.
11.
Well, 11 and then 10. Right?
So we take 21
yes.
points of damage? I take
Yes.
21 points of damage?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
take 21.
I
Amanda,
rolled
you-
a 20 and I still take 21 points
Yes.
of damage.
You would
Yeah.
have taken a lot more if you had not rolled
You'd
that
have
20.
taken twice that otherwise.
What was the total? What was the
20, 21, and 20.
42 total
22
damage.
and 20. So 42 total.
22.
21 if it's half damage.
Amanda? You don't take any damage.
Okay.
Which would
I'm
mean
still at
that Cahoon, you would take 60 some damage.
Yes.
What did the zombie take? 20, 21?
It took the half, so 21.
21.
Might be our last game.
He said,
Is
One
my
hit
shadow
point.
gone?
can I have my zombie do a thing?
I'm guessing it would have affected the shadow and destroyed it.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I read. Basically, the shadow takes any damage, it goes away.
Okay.
Can the zombie do the void body?
Yeah.
Okay. Pharmaceutical loss by 1d12 points. Do I need to roll for that, or
Yep.
come on, big money? That's a 4. Okay, he gets 4 back, right?
Yes.
That 5.
That is its turn. Cahoon.
So okay, well, we can figure out what happens. Everybody in the circle gets +3.
Sorry,
so
what?
it's +3,
Circle?
+3, +3.
3
Plus 3 what?
Loki,
plus 3 what?
Very quiet.
Loki, Ashe, and the zombie and Cahoon all get 3 hit points back.
Oh, 3 hit points back.
Oh,
Yes.
3.
Okay.
Just those guys. Okay.
I don't. He gets 3 as well. I don't know if that revives the big monster dude, but he also, if he can, gets 3.
What is casting this? Like, what's
This-
causing this?
My sensor that I activated, and it doesn't discriminate. So anyone within 10 feet gets whatever it rolls for the beginning of my turn.
Censorship doesn't discriminate.
The yeah. So then for my turn, damn, I don't think I can get anywhere where I can get advantage. That's unfortunate. Guess I'll just have to swing.
I think technically everybody but you around him gets advantage.
Yeah, because Loki's taking up the 2 squares where I could potentially.
You could move to his space and then move out. You just can't end your turn there.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do that. I will move to here. And I will swing.
What damage did we take? I know we already went over that. The 20 and the 21.
Thunder and necrotic.
My zombie has damage immunities to necrotic.
Okay, well, it doesn't take 20 then. Or no.
Hold on, let me see
it
this.
Succeeded,
Damage-
so it doesn't take the 10.
Am I understanding that damage resistances, it has damage resistances to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, non-magic weapons, and the damage immunities, cold, necrotic, poison. And then there's a semicolon, and then bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic weapons only when in ethereal form. But the cold, necrotic, and poison, he's immune to those things. So he only took
Yes.
10?
He only took 11 thunder.
Got it. Thank you. Sorry.
Plus the
Oh, plus the 3.
4 that you didn't produce, and then 3. So
I did a level 3 Divine Smite with my hit.
okay. It is. Okay, you got the. Okay, yeah. Wait, you said level 3?
Yes.
Okay, so roll one more d8 because it's one of the
Oh,
types that you need.
god damn, dude. A 1, a 3, a 3, a 3, a 2. It's rough. Okay. Still standing.
Yep, it's still up.
Guess I'll do it again then. I don't know why it doesn't let me. If I choose Divine Smite here, why it doesn't ask what level I'm doing it at. But 22 to hit.
22 hits.
And then do 3.
Okay, it is looking really rough.
I'll move back. That's. I don't think I can do anything for my bonus action.
All right, Soch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, that was echoey.
Yeah, why is it so echoey? Weird. Okay. I want to cast Mass Cure Wounds, but I understand that I may need to move to get everyone. And it's 6 people, so is Sarah dead or just down?
She's down.
Okay.
Well, I don't.
So
You don't
one-
know if she's dead or down, but
Well, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't think I can cast this on my zombie guy, so I will cast it on my 5 party members here. Mass Cure Wounds. And I'm going to cast it as a 5th level. I don't know why the 8 damage is.
That is not for you.
you got your extra
That
bitey
is-
damage.
Yeah. I'm also biting myself to get healed. With healing energy washes out from a point of your choice within range, shoots up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot sphere.
So
Yeah.
Everyone
That
gets
should
16.
be everyone. That was my action. And then I will can I do as a bonus action? Hungry Jaws, Temp. That'll work. Yeah, okay. I think I will hang out here and end my turn, and then my zombie guy is gonna. Can I try and move past Ashe to get to here?
Sure.
Great. And I will have my zombie guy. So.
He's murlocked and loaded.
Yeah, I guess I'll have him slam since he's in his material form. Boom. With advantage, right?
Yes.
Great. There is a 10.
Does not hit.
Yeah, okay. He tried. Does he have like a second attack or something?
Nope.
Okay, well that's it then. I end my turn.
Loki.
Okay. Well, I am going to take a Dust of Celerity with my bonus action.
You are sped up.
And now I am going to hit this night dude.
You have advantage.
Oh, yeah, right.
That hits.
That one hits then. And that does that. And my next turn, or my next attack, doing the same thing. Oh, great sword. And that should be a hit.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was my 2 attacks on that turn.
Yeah. And
I took the
describe
Dust
how
of
you kill this
Celerity.
thing.
Okay. I've about had it with this dude. So I took a little snort of this dust.
Oh.
And grabbing the great sword, I just hauled way back. And I just hit it right in the neck.
Ooh.
And it didn't seem to take him down. So I took another swing that just, again, hit him right in the neck, and it just took his helmet off. And anything that might have been inside it.
I like that.
Nice.
Okay. So, but I still have attack. Our turn. I mean.
Yep.
So I advance over here to this spiny, to this guy. Whatever. Okay. Well, I guess I don't want to be there, but. Well, how close? I guess that. It's the same thing, just a broken record. So that's a hit, I assume.
Yes.
Consistent on the damage.
Slamming on it.
Yeah, well, a 1 and a 13 and a 1 and a 13 and a 1 and a 13.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so with my other attack, I do the same thing.
Yeah, you keep pounding on it.
A little bit more.
Just slashing up those bones and vines. Making sure it's good and dead.
My goodness.
I guess I still have a bonus action. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, that's still dead. I forgot it was dead.
Yeah.
It's all right. You're making
well.
sure it is
I
dead.
thought it was part of the
It's extra
crack
dead.
you took.
Okay, never mind. I
No,
guess
no, it's all good. You
I
got
know.
really high with
How
that
many
and just
monsters
Yeah.
did we have? That dust just did it to you, didn't it?
Yeah,
It makes sense. He's like clearly
I kind of
raiding
went into a
out.
rage. Yeah.
He kind of went a little off.
He's got a roid rage.
Yeah, a little bit
I
there.
think
Woof.
10 minutes to cast Prayer of Healing.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. I'm
I-
gonna come around for that.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I still have 8. I guess it would take. So I'm gonna do one more D4 for the 4 people who are here when my turn starts. These 4 people. So you
Okay.
get 2.
Okay.
And then I still have 7 more. So I'm assuming the other people who are over here would want to come over.
Yeah, I'll come over if I see people getting healed, man.
And I'll do the remaining. So B D4 B 7. So then everyone who wasn't here originally
Mm-hmm.
would
I'll
get
come over and go. Whoa,
15, would get 15, and everyone who is here would also get 15.
Okay, so everybody gets 15 hit points.
Yes.
Back.
So Loki, Ysera, and Aja get 17.
Okay.
Everyone else, I guess
Gets
I'm the
15.
Murloc, gets 17, and everyone else gets 15.
Unfortunately, my Murloc cannot take any healing,
Well,
as far as I know. Can he?
is there something that says he can't?
I guess that's only if he took radiant damage.
Um,
I thought there was something that.
Some spells say they can't affect undead, like Prayer of Healing and
Okay.
Cure Wounds and whatnot.
Can he take them then? Can he get the heals?
The 15, yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
At 22.
And then mine would be 2 plus the spell's level, which was 4, 5, 6, 20, 28.
Ooh, another 28.
For everyone but Murloc dude, because I think there's 6 of us. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4,
That's
5,
fine.
6. Yeah.
Murloc is at full health anyways.
So you said 28. Okay.
Because it's that plus another. What did I
Man.
say? 6.
Whew. Alrighty, I'm getting close to back up. I feel better. So much better. Thank you all.
Now that you are in a position where you can observe this room, you can see that an acidic stench fills this pentagonal chamber, which has 2 exits. The walls are covered with riveted sheets of iron, and the pockmarked stone floor has a large puddle of gray slime in the middle of it. Friezes along each wall, just beneath the ceiling, depict 5 black dragons.
Black dragons?
Black
What are you saying that for?
dragons.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Soch is gonna go and they're on the. Where are the black dragon images in here? On the
They're
walls?
in friezes along the wall just beneath the ceiling.
Okay. Soch would like to investigate those dragons. Soch knows a lot about dragons.
He does?
Yeah,
All
he
right,
do.
then.
I got a thing that says know about dragons. He knows about dragons.
Well, all right then.
Okay. So you're checking out the lore of the
Yeah.
friezes? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll history then.
And I can add my proficiency bonus to the check. If you're already proficient in history skill, you
Double
can
it.
double it. I'm not proficient in it, but I still get to add that 4. So history. That's a 16 plus 4, so that's a 20. 20.
So what are you trying to depict from this?
What are the dragons doing? They're black? They're all black dragons?
What does
They look
dragon
like
do?
black dragons? What are they doing?
So they look like they are poised and ready to exhale into the center of the room. And there's one on each wall. So above these, like, I guess these are the freezes. These panels. But yeah, their mouths are open and ready to just rain terror on whomever is unfortunate enough to be under him.
That doesn't sound
Thinking
good.
this is the trap that I sensed.
Oh.
Remember
so
how
what
I
is-
sensed a trap that was melty? Well, these
Yeah.
are black dragons. Black dragons cost, I believe it's acidic damage or like a necrotic kind of damage.
They're
Yeah.
Melty. Yeah.
So what kind of a? So can we disarm this trap, or what are they? What are they hiding? This, usually a trap is kind of keep you wet or something.
Well, I mean, isn't this entire dungeon full of traps?
Yeah, it is. So just for no purpose at all, if you ask me.
Well, there is a purpose. I don't know if you guys understand the lore of this place, but the purpose is essentially like it's for the devout to go through these trials and tribulations
Uh-huh.
to become a true believer.
Or dead.
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah.
Boy.
I would say probably like that's a very low graduation percentage.
Yes, I think their graduation numbers are bad.
Yeah. So tread carefully, everybody. There's probably like, I don't know, pressure plates or some shit.
Well, can we look around and find them? Can you figure out where they are?
Alas, my magic only tells me that there is a trap ahead or in an area, but it does not point out the trap to me.
Well, let me look
That's,
around. Okay. You think? Okay, so I'm gonna check the floor and the walls very carefully, looking for any kind of triggers.
Sure, roll investigation.
I will. Oh, jeez.
So you are peering around and you check all of the areas. You doing a pretty good job as far as you can tell. And
Yeah,
you
what do I
notice that there are holes in the dragon's mouth, that like very, very small holes that look like possibly something could come from there. Like very.
Where is it? Where did you say it is?
In the dragon's mouth.
Oh,
Like there
All
are the
right.
freezes.
yeah. Okay, folks. Okay, I don't know exactly what the triggers are, but it looks like something comes out of the. You see these statues here? It looks like there's something comes spitting out of the mouths in that sculpture there.
I thought that's what I said. Is that not what I said?
Kind of like it is kind of exactly what you said. I looked as hard as I could, and I couldn't find. I don't know if anybody else wants to look and see if they can find the triggers, so we can avoid the trigger, kind of thing.
There's a big red button. So this is like slime, you say?
Yes. There's a puddle of gray slime in the middle.
Did where were the bodies that we killed?
Here and where Soch is standing.
Is there a body still there?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
There's the
Can I
undead
loot?
knight.
Oh.
Can I loot body?
Yeah. You
Loot
find
body.
a
You want me to roll investigation or?
no. You find a knight in armor. This party, other than you, have fought these things already. So it's just covered in this plate armor. It's got a shield, and it also is carrying a large longsword, and all of the metal is like cast in black metal.
So just a lot of metal.
Yeah.
Does this look like a body that has meat?
You actually look inside, and the body is gone. It's as if the armor was walking around on its own.
Somebody left me an empty candy bar wrapper.
Aww.
You also see
Just-
this body is bones and plant vines just scattered around, surrounding
that's
this
not
large
food.
iron rod.
Somebody needs to pocket that there bar.
And
That
this
metal bar
rod.
that come out of there.
I got it.
Okay. So Loki pockets it, 50 pounds, very heavy, but it's got what looks like a handle at one end, and it tapers to
A handle
a
of what?
line. A handle
You
at
cut out
one
there for a
end.
second. Isn't there like supposed to be shapes or something?
But yeah, so it tapers to the other end, which is just a straight line. Like a very flat. It flattens to.
Like a straight blade screwdriver.
Yes.
Well then. I'm gonna ask my zombie to go over there. I will go into this room. Zombie gets here. Zombie gets here. He gets there. Nothing bad happens?
Nope.
I wait for the zombie to. I give a thumb. Sock gives a thumbs up across to see this. If the zombie gives a thumbs up, like he's good. The zombie gives a thumbs up, just like. It's also like.
Can somebody
Okay.
use prestidigitation on the puddle?
Why?
I don't think I have it. Let me check.
Is what?
Prestidigitation. Like you want me to pick it up? Pick the puddle up?
Clean it away.
Stir it?
Follow the same path my zombie took.
Nah, I don't got that.
I
don't
could
know,
use some
maybe.
water to wash it away. You want that?
Gonna throw
Which
some
one is-
water in there? Hope it doesn't just rise up and become a dragon. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying. That's not how dragons are made.
All right. Okay. Yeah, do you think so?
What's that?
Ashe doesn't have prestidigitation.
No.
Doesn't seem like anyone does.
Fortune.
So
Ashe the
can
Cleric.
your zombie communicate to you like in a special way?
Let me see here. I don't know. It doesn't say. Maybe it says it here.
It says it can't speak.
It is a zombie. Cast animate dead once per long rest. Also you are surrounded by draining shadows that are harmless until you unleash them on a creature nearby.
Uh-oh.
I will turn that. I will make sure that they are harmless. It doesn't say. So maybe like in hand gestures? I do have an ability that, and as an anthropologist, that adept linguist, you can communicate with humanoids who don't speak any language you know. You must observe the humanoids interacting with one another for at least one day, after which you learn a handful of important words, expressions, and gestures, enough to communicate on a rudimentary level.
It
So
is-
I imagine my
it is
zombie's just
undead.
like,
It cannot communicate in that way.
it
It is
can't.
undead, not humanoid. Sorry. But I mean, it can like very broadly.
Oh, it
show.
understands void speech? I don't know what void speech is.
Well, it understands, but it can't speak still.
It understands void speech and the languages it knew in life, but can't speak.
Can hold on. Can you still see what's inside?
Uh-huh.
That room?
Yeah,
You can?
the little altar thing there with the skull on it.
Okay. So yeah, you see in front of you a smaller room with a control panel just sitting in the center of the room.
There's some kind of button pressing device in here.
Well, let's take a look at it. See, can we discover what it means?
Sure. Go right ahead.
I love to push buttons.
I will have my zombie make sure the room is safe. And detect traps. It is a tiny room.
I'm gonna figure out where you went.
Here?
It walks in
I don't see it.
and nothing triggers, nothing traps. Just in a room.
Can I shape this water?
Sure.
Can I shape water to get it so that it brings me fish?
Oh no, cheapers, kid.
Like, I'm pulling like a 5-foot cube of water, and I want to try and get it so that it has fish in the water, or
Well,
whatever those glowy things are.
You can't seem to get the glowing things. They seem too far away.
Can I get some water at least?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can get a 5 cube of water. Can I wash this slime away?
Sure.
Great. I do this.
You throw water on it, and the slime in the water doesn't really mix, and so it's just like pushing chunks of slime away. So the slime's still in there, but it's just spread out.
Trying to clean it. It is a cantrip. Can I? So it's not mixing in the slime,
No.
and it's not really cleaning. Very like I can't push all of the slime to like the edge here.
If you want to take time and do all this, you can.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Why not? While everyone else figures everything out, I'll go do that. I'll go back over here. Because sometimes it's easier to pull. And I'll be pulling. Just using the water like a broom. Just come on, come on.
Okay.
Trying to get clear the slime.
While Soch is being custodian, does anyone else want to go forward?
I'd like to. Well, yeah, I want to. Okay, see what's in this room where he just went in.
Yeah, I'll go.
Investigate
I
around.
will be the champion.
I will be the first one in.
I will be the first one in.
Oh, that's where we just were. Sorry.
And as soon as I walk in, I feel frightened.
I mean, yeah, you have this sense of dread upon you. Is anyone else gonna join him?
Is it in this way? Is it here?
No, it's the
Is
other
this where it
way.
is? Oh, this way.
This way.
Where are you
How are
going?
you?
Oh,
How are
sorry.
you getting out there?
I don't even know. Okay, I'm over here.
Oh, right here.
Okay, I can't. It won't let me. There we
able
are.
To
Okay,
discern,
now I see
what
it.
What would I roll to like discern whether or not it's something about the room or like something about myself that feels this foreign concept of inadequacy?
Insight on yourself?
Okay. I
Also-
will cast Inside.
Inside out?
13, I guess. Also what?
You feel as if you've spent a lot of time around these people and they seem to be rubbing off on you. Their inadequacies seem to be infecting you. Soch, can you roll intelligence roll for me?
can I?
Yeah.
Just a flat intelligence?
Yes.
14.
Okay. Yeah, as you're cleaning, I don't know if Ashe is hanging out with you or not, but
She is.
I'll have Sarah near you. As you're cleaning and splashing water and moving it all, you recall that the gap that you first got here, where you saw the boats and the stairway to the water, and the gap over here where you first saw the control panel was very small. But while you're over here kind of moving water around, you can tell that if you squeezed, you could probably get through.
Get
outside.
down there?
Yeah, outside the rooms.
Well, now, let me tell you, I'm telling Ashe too, because she's like, asks if I can use my shape water to make the sprinkler work again. Along those lines, I would like to use shape water to see if I can make these gears move. Because Cthulhu said we were on gears,
Ah.
and I'm wondering if I can make the flow, like, to shift them, so that I can make a gap bigger.
See what you're saying.
Maybe we should all be together first.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, I guess. Clearly, my cleaning up is not really helping. There's nothing special about that slime. It's probably just a sticky trap or something.
You seem to know something about these dragons, though.
Yeah, they're black dragons. I know a lot about dragons. You want to talk about dragons?
No, let's get this other thing figured out.
Do the pictures mean anything?
They mean death. I mean, like, they're dragons that are opening their maws up to breathe their, breath weapon on you. And usually that's how people die. That's like the number one killer. But,
Of people.
people who interact with dragons, that's how they die. They die via breath weapon. And so it's just that it's weird that it's dragons down here, because you said there was that Hagenti thing, and Hagenti doesn't seem to have anything to deal with dragons, right? You said his symbol was like a griffin, bull, some shit.
Well, but that's like the other room, the other direction. We don't really know.
That's like
there are 9
entire
gods
level?
total.
Oh, I get you. Well, have you encountered any kind of dragon god?
No.
Can I remember any kind of dragon god we've run into so far?
One of
This conversation is between Soch, Ashe, and Hasera.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
There's
Black
one-
dragons.
for like hunting and beasts, but not. I don't see any related to dragons specifically.
Well, the Draco Caustisus sputum, known as the Black Dragon, they're also sometimes referred to as Skull Dragons. They are seen as the most vile and cruel of the chromatic dragons. They usually live in, like, this kind of area, but as far as I know, I don't think there's been any dragons around here. It could just be symbolism. Death, dragons, scary, and there's definitely a very black and white themed going on in this dungeon.
Yeah, I think so.
They are aligned
And
as chaotic evil.
that conversation is happening as Soch is moving and cleaning the floor. Back to Sheila, Cahoon, and Loki and the zombie. In this room, you see a 4-foot high, 7-foot wide iron lectern in the middle of this rusty iron-plated room, which is topped by a slanted control panel. set into the control panel are a gold lever with a star-shaped handle, 2 dials in red and blue, and 2 buttons of the same colors. Wall engravings beyond the control panel show 5 groups of circles, with a small crystal embedded in the wall under each one. The crystal under the configuration labeled 3 glows bright. 3 6-inch diameter rusty iron pipes jut from the wall above the engravings. And I will show you what that looks like.
Oh my God, it's a puzzle.
Of course it is. The goddamn puzzle.
Puzzle. Oh, I feel dumb already. All right, I know.
Okay.
So I noticed that as soon as Sheila walks in, I feel calm for whatever reason.
You feel as if another person's presence is reassuring.
Okay.
So each of these buttons, the red button and the blue button, each have, it looks like 3 different settings.
Looks like it.
The gear or the knobs have settings. The buttons
Yeah.
are just push buttons.
Yeah, right. But the knobs have 3 settings.
Yes, so the knobs are both at straight up and down.
Yeah. And when they're both up straight up and down, the green light is lit on the center pattern. The number 3 pattern.
I would
Oh,
say that
interesting.
since the number 3 pattern is the one lit, that is the pattern that the 3 platforms are in at this moment.
That's what I should think so too. And it looks like we need the platforms to
Well, I'm trying to even detect a difference between 3 and 4. They appear to be the same. Yeah.
well, they're all the
No.
same. They're all exactly the same if you look at the edges.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you okay? No, but don't look at the edges. Look at where the pentagon in the center where it has broken parts.
Yeah. The
Oh,
Those
I
are
can't
not the
I
same.
can't see that. I need to make my screen bigger. I don't
If
see
you
the broken
click,
Yeah,
part.
if you click the image, it expands.
Ah, okay, there it made it bigger.
or has none of them connected. One has the 2 right rooms connected. 2 has none of the
I
rooms
see.
connected.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we know the star probably means the control room. The cart is where we came from, I think. Or whatever you want to call that line with the 2 circles.
Oh,
I think
see.
so.
You've got the-
I think you're right. I think that's where we came in,
Mhm.
and so we were able to come through the other room and then to the star being the control room. I think that's good.
I don't know what the river-looking thing is, or what the.
Well,
one that
there's
looks
sort
like
of a river. When
chain.
you look at the map, there's sort of a river in that one
Well,
area.
they're obviously each of those is a room or external thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So we want to get to where the wavy line is. We have to manipulate this.
Which means someone has to stay here.
The
Does anybody have message? Or
is the
A deceased party member had a bunch of sending stones and earrings of message.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. That party member sure had a lot of shit. That would be great right now, wouldn't it? If only somebody had a bag of holding full of said stuff.
if only.
Too bad.
Who's got the bag? I know we
Sheila.
took everything.
Sheila has it. As far as I know. Or did Ashe take it? Or did Cthulhu take it?
I don't remember who took
I
it.
specifically remember taking all of the stuff.
I was a bat. I was not able to pilfer your body.
Oh,
Wait, when
Right.
did you become not a bat?
after Sock showed up to
No
cure
one else
him,
cared.
except for the skink.
That must have been after I fell asleep.
I think Sheila took it. If I remember right, Sheila took the bag of holding, even though Aja did give it to Cthulhu when they were still in the airless room, but I'm pretty sure Sheila took the bag of holding, and Cthulhu took Aja's bow because he was going to return it to her family. Except Cthulhu was a bat, so that's not right. I'm pretty sure Sheila should have all of it. All the bow and the bag of holding. Loki got the cloaks, the ring, the boots.
Well, the three of you, Sheila, Cahoon, and Loki, are observing this contraption, the control room, while Sock, Ashe, and Hysera are having a lovely conversation about dragons.
If we go back to Sock's like, yeah, so, that's kind of crazy, but black dragons were said to, like, roam the jungles of Shoal long ago, but we really haven't seen any, in probably the last, 100 years or so. But the black dragons are sometimes known to serve the Sholton demigod here. And black dragons here in Sholt were seen as, good things, good omens. But I digress.
I'll say.
I'm gonna jump through this if I can.
You can squeeze past.
Yeah, okay. Sock's gonna be like, I'm gonna get in this water. Splush.
Oh, you're jumping in the water?
Oh, I guess not. I'll get onto the little gear thing here.
Oh, okay. Sure. Make athletics or an acrobatics.
Does anything happen if I change the blue thing with the pointer to the left?
The blue one, you click it to the left, and the light illuminates under the 2 position.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
I rolled a 17.
Sock, you're able to nimbly move around the cog.
Wait, that makes... Okay. If I move the red one to the right, to face the right side?
You, once you let go of the blue dial, it immediately pops to the center, but the light doesn't change. And you move over to the red dial and pop it to the right, and nothing seems to happen.
Okay. So when I let go, so I moved the blue dial to the left one, the light moved over. When I let go of the dial, the light stayed where it was, but the arrow went back to the middle.
Yes.
Any kind of clunking or mechanism noise?
Nope.
Can I turn the red one to the left?
Sure. And you click the red dial once to the left, and you Cahoon, Sheila, and Loki, you all hear a voice in your head, which says, "Hello, what you doing?"
Oh my goodness, who's this?
And that's where we'll end the evening.
Oh dear.
We hear the voice in our head.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
What you doing?
That's
Oh,
wild security
no.
AI.
Yeah.
How can I help? My name's Clippy.
Oh, no!
Clippy.
The worst hell.
For Christmas, one of my coworkers bought me a Lego set that it's like a mini Lego set, but it makes Clippy.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh.
See, you're trying to assemble Legos. May I be of
Can I help
assistance?
with that?
I
And
see
he's
here,
like this tall.
You know, there's going to be a day when we're all that's going to be very nostalgic. It already is. Clippy's been gone
I would
there's
take
an
Clippy
icon.
over any of that goddamn AI shit they're trying to force down me any day.
That's true. I know.
In
Everything
Teams,
is.
There's an icon and it looks like Clippy, like an emoji.
Oh my goodness. I'd prefer Clippy. You know, I think all of it is really these companies basically trying. They've spent so much money on it. They've invested so much, you know, thinking it would be cool, and nobody wants it. So they're like, "Please use it. Please, for the love of God, please use this." We're like, "No, I don't want to."